No power at the school. We got ComEd with their big ass generator working on it, but nothing's happening. This is fun. Okay, it's fourth period right now. You can see the lights are still not on and the air is not on. It is terrible. Oh, look at this. There's a student that gave a motivational message to the future students. Yeah, it is freaking hot here. My poor kids are steaming up. I couldn't do what I needed to do today, so we're just doing it on whiteboards. And I told the kids they can use it as fans, but with coronavirus, we need to make sure the air's circulating, so I have to keep the window open. But the problem with that is the generator is out here, and they're trying to fix it. And that truck they got, that's a giant generator that ComEd brought, and that one doesn't work, so we got to get a new one. So they've been telling us it'll just take like another hour for the past like 4 hours now. So I don't know, I'm burning up. It's terrible. My kids the water's not running because of coronavirus, and even worse, the toilets, they're not flushing because they're all sensor activated. Yeah, we're having a nightmare here, but you know what? We're getting through it, one period at a time. So let's just get through this day. What a nightmare. We're back. You can see the power's on, but I got a long story to tell you. So yesterday was a day. Oh man, so I came into school at around 6:30. My coworker texted me that the power and the AC was out and to dress more appropriately. I would have been wearing something similar yesterday, but I changed into something more comfortable knowing the situation at the school. And the 6:30 time slot all the way to like 7:30, that hour before school is the hardest to cancel it because the parents have already left for work or the buses are already out and kids are heading to their stops, so it's very difficult. So we just continued to do the school day. Kids came in wondering why the lights were off or why it was so hot, and we had to tell them that the power and AC was off. ComEd, as you saw yesterday, was trying to figure it out, but they couldn't, so they had to bring in a $1.5 million generator that powers up 5,000 homes, and of course that doesn't work. So we had to evacuate the school and relocate to our emergency spots. So there's a school about a half mile down that way that half the kids go to. Another half got bused over to our district office, which is probably 10 minutes away from here by car. And like the stragglers, like walkers and people who usually get picked up, they got picked up at they got released from a church that's nearby, right across the street. So that's where they went. So we had 3 spots where parents had to pick up their kids, and they either got picked up or they had to wait until 2:15 for the buses to come and take them home. We're legally responsible to have them until 2:15, so that's why those kids had to wait. They couldn't get picked up by a parent. But it was just a disaster. Like, we had to walk. I had to personally walk like so many students to the other school that's nearby here, and make sure that they weren't going on other people's properties, and then I had to watch them for those 3 hours and coordinate if their parents were there and had them leave and stuff, had them sign a bunch of like documents. So it was a nightmare, but you know what, we got over it, and we actually got pizza from the superintendent and the school board because of our efforts yesterday, so it was pretty nice that they did that. But it was really, really hot in here. I'm trying to think of what else happened yesterday. It was just such a mess. But you know what, actually, like, even with the power being off, like, we did a pretty good job teaching them. Like, some of us went outside to teach, and I don't know, it was a more like chill environment. Like, the kids were very flexible and positive about it, which helped. So I have no idea why we didn't continue the school since we had 3 classes left, or the school day since we only had 3 classes left, but I don't make those decisions. But it is what it is. It happened. It's definitely a day I'll always remember in my teaching career. So Fun stuff. What you got out? No, no, no. Definitely not doing that. You want to go up there? Isabel, watch your tail.
Wait, I don't